The U.S. handing over control of the airport to no one, but really to the Taliban. What have you learned about the final hours of this evacuation?
So the last ships out here, it was kind of a five plane formation, about 800 American troops on it. They left in that relatively large group, in part because you'd want to keep combat power at the airport as long as possible, so you're not leaving a small amount of troops relatively defenseless. They departed Afghan airspace sometime around 1 a.m. Destination not yet clear. And, that last day, yes, very tense. We had the drone strike on Sunday on what they declared an imminent threat. The rocket attack late Sunday night, you alluded to the air defense system there. It took out one of those rockets. 3 of them landed off the airport. Another one actually landed in the airport, but with no harm.
What do we know regarding specifics of what the United States left behind at the airport and the word from the Pentagon that they were disarmed?
To me, it's going to resemble something of a museum. You're talking dozens of MRAPs, Humvees, Afghan aircraft, helicopters, and the like. They've all been disabled for the most part, so they will not be used by the Taliban or anyone else. But they're kind of just left behind and kind of a monument to us leaving, I suppose.
What's the Pentagon's assessment of the threat that ISIS-K poses now on the ground as the Taliban take over?
It's significant and growing in a lot of ways. General McKenzie this afternoon alluded to somewhere in the ballpark of about 2,000 ISIS fighters that are now out and loose in Afghanistan. Some of them were broken out of prison in recent weeks as the Taliban took over the country. There are concerns about them both in Kabul and then more broadly in other parts of the country, especially to Kabul's north. The question is really going to become in coming days, where do ISIS and the Taliban end up? They have been at odds in the past, but people swap jerseys a lot in Afghanistan when it comes to sort of the extremist ideologies.
Dan Lamothe from the Washington Post. Dan, thank you. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.